Hey guys, it is Tanya. So today we are going to be working in the Prelude, right? And we're going to be working on the Trapper Keeper. So when I last left off, I had put on the Velcro with Fabri-Tac and double-sided adhesive, and it sticks really well on the laminated sheet. I was testing that out because I'm going to put pockets in this. But today this video is going to just be a craft, and I kind of like show you what I'm doing. Not feeling the best today, but I wanted to make sure we get this video out so you guys can see it, okay? Let me show you kind of like how I want to set it up. So I made this, I don't know, a while ago. This is not with the template, but you definitely can do it with the template. All it is a fabric cover, right? And this one is a little bit more in depth. I followed a tutorial, so this one has quite a bit of steps, right? But you see how pretty it looks, right? And I kind of want to do something that looks like this. Of course, my pages are not in there correctly, so it kind of catches, but that's okay. So I was thinking we can do kind of like set it up kind of like something like this. This is a pocket right here. Then we have some short pages, and then we just have some pages printed out. Of course, we have something printed out on transparency, and then we use that as like washi tape and things like that. Then we have some more paper. Just some, we have a flip out right here, which is really cute. And then we have this little doohickey right here. It's just like a flip out thing. I don't know if I'm gonna make this because it doesn't quite fit in there, so I don't know if I'm gonna make that in here. But I just wanted to show you kind of what I want it to look like when I'm done. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna try to go for. I am going to be making Trapper Keeper elements. I know it has a folder in here in the Trapper Keeper, so we will be making that. So today, what I've already started working on is just a little simple pocket, and I did sew, guys. So I used the base page, which we're going to be using that quite a bit in this video. We're going to use the base page, and I used the top loading pocket, which I will show you guys. Hold on. I used the base page, and I used the base page, and I used the top loading pocket, and I used the half pocket for this page setup right here, right? I did not print on the back. I should have, but I did print on the back of this one, right? So that is all I have for right now. Exact things, yes. So we're putting the side pocket right here, and so I'm going to do that. So I just traced and cut, right? And then I think after that, on the next page, hold on, let me see if I got the next page printed out. I do. I'm going to back this next page with just something like this, because I didn't print it out on I didn't print it out double-sided, so I'll put this on the back of there. But this is the flip page, I think, right? Let me make sure. Yes, this is the flip page. So, and I think it is, hold on, let me make sure I got it right. Let me make sure so I can tell you guys. Right. I believe this is the long, narrow, I know it is. It is the long, narrow flip page. And I think I wrote it on it. Yep. Long, narrow page. So that goes right here. Of course, it's probably going to be done like this. I turned it around so that it could be right side up. So I'm going to have it flip out like that, right? So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to score these. Real simple, y'all. So I have this page right here, and this is going to go on to this one. Let's glue this one down first, right? Okay. Oh, and I added a little bit of washi right there, right? Because some water got onto my paper. And you know, if you're using like an inkjet and water or liquid gets on there, it just the color comes off. You know, I don't know about a laser because I don't have a laser, but on an inkjet it does that, right? Okay, so did I tell you guys? Yeah, I told you guys I sewed. You don't have to sew. You do not. So I'm going to put it all the way to the tip right here. And we're going to leave that little edge right there. And that's fine because, you know, we have to put it in the ring binder. For the ring binder, I didn't show you guys that. I have the punch for the rings. This doohickey right here. I have this. I will put it in my Amazon. If you don't have this, you can always just make a tester page and do it that way. You know, put your page into where I'll show you how to do a tester page really quick so I won't forget, right? So you just open this up and cut a page down to size, put it like this, right? Like this, clamp it. Then you'll know like where you're supposed to cut or poke your hose, because you have the hole mark. You know where you're supposed to poke the hose and poke the hose that way. That is a tester page, right? But this is going to go like this, right? Make sure it's right. Gotta make sure it looks good, y'all. All right. Okay, so that is going to be the first page, which I do like already, and I think it's pretty. So that's the first page. Now, all I'm doing, guys, is making sure my stuff is over and lined up right. That's it. Okay, and I inked it, okay? And so next we are going to add, let's add the flip page over here. I don't know what I want to put right here yet. I don't know if I want to put a pocket, or should we put a pocket and then add a flip like this, or should I just add the flip and then add something later? I think that's what we're going to do. It's easier to do that. So all I'm doing is I cut it out, I traced it. Now all I'm going to do is just line it up to where I know the score mark goes, like this. And then, so I'm going to do it all the way because I know that's not right. There you go. You're supposed to do it from corner to corner. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's that, and that's how it's gonna look, right? Let's ink this up, and I don't know if I want to put, you know what, y'all? Why don't we put the pocket right here, right? We'll put a pocket right here, and then let's add the belly band right here, and then we're going to just cover this up and let it be a blank space. Okay, we're going to do that page, right? And what I decided to do was I'm going to put it over here, and I think it would be okay. I know that's this looks like it's right side up, so this should be fine. I added the belly band. If you don't want your belly band to be loose, then cut the tabs off, right? So I added the belly band. I didn't do anything on here. I just used one of the blank pages, and we're going to add this to the back right here. And you guys know how I feel about having flaps showing, so we're going to cover that up. I think that is what I want to do, because I don't want to, I want it to be able to flap, because if I put it over this side and then I have that ring mechanism right there, I won't be able to use it. So we're going to do it on this side, like this. Really easy, like that, okay? Let's bring it up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Right there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So on the back, to cover this up, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use the long, narrow page, but I am just going to make it into a pocket, right? So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to trace it out, and I'm just going to make it into a pocket. I'm going to glue these down, okay, instead of having it as a flip, all right? Yeah, okay. And that'll be our first page. Cut this piece off right here, and then this is going to be a pocket. Right? And I'm just going to punch a hole in there. Like that. I'm going to add my glue. Uh-oh. This is basically what we're going to do for the next Did I tell you? I think I'm going to do, I think we're going to do 3 pages. 3 pages out of here. Right? So you guys can kind of get the feel of how you use the template and what you can do with it. For this one, I think I'm going to make another one. Another journal using the template so you guys can kind of see what else it can do. I think we're going to do a soft cover, but I'm not quite sure, but I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And just make it into like a folio type thing. Right? Okay, so you have your pocket. Oh, let me make sure I did that right. Yeah, did I do that right? Yes, I did. Well, let me see. Because if you flip it over, and then this is where the rings will be. Oh, no, I didn't do that right, y'all. Hold on. Let's do it again. It's okay. Take your glue eraser and just go in like this. Get all the glue off and then just glue it down the other way. Okay. All right. So I should have checked that before. So it's gonna be in the thing like this. It's gonna flip like this. So let's put this down like this. Yeah, we might have to add a little bit more glue. Oh, that's why I like using wet glue, guys. Because you guys know I always mess up. Not intentionally, you know, just kind of, sort of, right? That way, that's better. Let's see. Yes, yes, that works. Okay, I'll just ink this part up like that. Okay, so that is the first one, right? Perfect. I think it looks good. Okay. I did some wonky cutting, but it'll be all right. So that is the first page. Okay. And then so the next page we're going to do like a folder because I do know that Trapper Keepers have folders. So out of my guide, I'm going to use this one. It's the base page, single-sided hinge page right here. And then I'm going to just use a base page right here. And we are going to put them together to make a folder, right? And so with that, you're going to need the short pocket because you're going to want it on this side and this side, right? Like that, okay? So that is going to be all the things that... Okay, so that'll be all the things that we need out of the template. I am going to trace everything. This would be perfect for all the sheets that I did on the back, but I don't think oh yeah, I do. I have some, meaning double-sided, right? So that'd be perfect for my double-sided sheets. Yay, yay, guys! I got some double-sided sheets. Do I want to cut that in there like that? Oh, I don't, but I'm going to. I'm going to cut this one in there like that, so you'll have this piece right here, right? And then I'm just going to cut the other one, right? And I'm going to show you how I'm going to glue it together to make the pocket, okay? I'll probably end up covering that because y'all know I don't really like where you can see the hinge, but you can't really see it. So we'll see. We'll see if I like that, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these pockets, the versatile pocket, and we're going to put one in here and one right here, okay? And that will be our folder. I just have the base page and the single-sided hinge page, and I just glued it together to make a folder. Of course, I covered up the flap. Y'all know I was going to do that. You guys should have known that I was going to do that. So I have my pockets, and we're going to just glue them down, right? And so the next 2 pages, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the next 2 pages, and then we'll be done with the base pages out of the template, right? So that is the folder. Yeah, I cut one of them. I cut one of them short, one of them long, because I traced it out crooked. Okay, so that's the folder and that is that one. So the next 2 pages are, let me show you that. I'm going to need this, which is a base page, and we are going to need, oh, I already had it marked. Never mind. Let's put that one back. Okay, we are going to need the base page. We're going to need the envelope add-on for the single-sided hinge page, but I'm going to use the base page for that, okay? And then we're going to need the top right here, okay? So that is going to be a page. And then I'm going to leave the blank. I'm going to leave the back of that page blank, right? And then we are going to take the base page again, and we are going to add triangle pocket to it. Okay, so it's like a folder. So we'll have a triangle pocket on one side and a triangle pocket on the other side. Okay, we're going to do that. All right, and I'll show you guys. Maybe we should put a small pocket on the back page. Yes, yes. Excuse me, hold on. We'll put the short pocket page on the back of that page, of the envelope page, okay? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I've sewed everything on there, right? So these are the 2 pages that we have. And then, so this one is just a base page. I added another base page on here. I tucked the flap in between those and I sewed it together so you wouldn't see the flap right here. So this is the envelope. I cut it down just a little bit because I wanted it to be, because if I didn't it would have been too close, so I just took a slither off, maybe like 1/4 of an inch, and then I punched a hole in there. We're going to glue that down. And what I did was I just cut a slit and put the paper clip in there because I figured we could put something right there. I thought that would be a good idea. So, and of course, you know, I sewed around everything, right? You guys don't have to sew. But that's just my thing. I like doing it. Alright, so we're going to put that on the back of the envelope page, right? We're going to put that on the back of the other page. So this is just the base page, and I backed it with another base page because I didn't print it out double-sided. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to take the triangle pocket, and I'm going to put this one right here. Right, something easy, but hopefully it looks good when we're all done. I'm sure it's gonna look good. Y'all, it'll look good. I'll make it look good once we decorate it. So in the next video, since we're almost done with this video, we'll be done. You will be decorating. I'm going to add the inside pockets, and then hopefully I have all my pieces out that I want to decorate with, and everything like that, and we'll be done with the trapper. All done. Okay, so I'm not going to put the pages in right now because I want to add the pockets first before we put the pages in there, and I'm waiting on a few more things to add. I ordered them, but they're not here yet. So that is why we're not going to put the pages inside of our trapper keeper. Okay guys, so in the next video, we made the 4 pages right now. In the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to add the inside pockets to this, and we're going to add these, and I got some more pages coming. I ordered some A6 binder pages for my trapper keeper, so I'm going to add those, and I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing, and we will be done. We'll be done with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I gave you some ideas on how to use the template. I'm trying to go slow so you guys can kind of see how it works and how you do things before we go and make the folio. Okay, yeah guys, God bless. Bye.